and welcome to our video tutorial demonstrating how we integrate Firebase into our application. I'm Queenie.
I'm Lucilyn.
And I am Iannel. Together, we are creating an exciting app called Wishlist, which serves as an innovative solution to reduce food waste.
Wishlist automatically track the expiration date of food item, send timely notification, and help ensure that no food goes to waste.
So why Firebase? Firebase is like a superhero for app developers. It takes care of the back end so we can focus on building great features.
Wishlist helps users reduce food waste by tracking food expiration dates and sending reminders. We integrated Firebase to provide secure user authentication for personalized account, push notification to remind user before food expires, helping them act before it's too late. And of course, scalability. As Wishlist grows, Firebase ensures our app can handle more users without compromising performance. Firebase ensures Wishlist is reliable, scalable, and easy to use, helping users save money and reduce waste effectively.
Now that we understand why Firebase is a perfect fit for Wishlist, let's dive into how to integrate it in our app. In this tutorial, we'll cover setting up Firebase, configuring it in the app, implementing Firebase feature like user authentication, and showing it in action. Hi everyone, I'm Lucilyn. Let me guide you through setting up Firebase for Wishlist. The first thing we need to do is go to the Firebase console, create project, and name it according to your project. In our side, we name it Wishlist. And then click continue, and continue again, and select an account, which is default account, and click project. And wait for it to set up. After set up, click continue to access the Firebase dashboard. That's it. Firebase is ready to integrate. Next is the configuration steps.
Hi guys, it's me, Queenie. So in order for us to show you how we integrated Firebase into our application, we deleted some dependencies, lines of code in a JSON file, and as you can see, there are some errors because of the missing dependencies in a JSON file. And we also have here the missing dependencies in the pub/spec.yaml, which initializes Firebase services in our app, and a missing line of code under build Gradle, and a JSON file under the app level which links our app to the correct Firebase backend. In order for us to configure it, we just need to go back to the Firebase console and start the configuration right here.
Hi everyone, it's me, Iannel. So as you can see, we have the different platform setup, but in our case, we are going to use the Android and web platform. Let's start with the Android. So we need to fill in these details, starting with the package name, which can be found in the build Gradle under the app level in our Android folder. So we just need to copy this application ID and then copy this application in here. We also have the app nickname, but this is optional, but in our case we will fill in with Wishlist. We also have this debug signing certificate, which is primarily required for Google Sign service, but for this tutorial let's just leave empty because this is optional initially. So just click register app and then download this Google service JSON file, which provide configuration details and is needed to link the app of the correct Firebase project and enable Firebase service. And after downloading, we need to copy this JSON file into our Flutter project, usually in the app level under the Android folder. So let's go back to the console, click, and here we have to build script language, Kotlin and Groovy. And in this tutorial, we will use Groovy since it's more widely adopted, and we just need to copy this line of code and paste in build Gradle under the project level or Android folder. And we also need to copy this line of code and paste in the Gradle file under the app level. And after that, just click next and then continue to console.
Hey guys, it's Queenie. So we just need to add app or app web and register app by filling this information. And so let's just input wasteless and then register. And now we just register app. And now we have to add Firebase SDK either through an npm or a script tag, but we will use a script for a quicker setup. So we just need to copy this code and paste it in the index.html file under our web folder here. And now we're going to add dependencies through the command palette and then input Dart add dependency, and in our case we'll add Firebase core, which it acts as a foundation for all other services like authentication. Then after that, we're gonna use async and await for initialization in Flutter, and then we're going to input appropriate credentials. We are gonna find it in the index.html file and just copy and paste the value accordingly. And then after and then after that, we'll just go back to console and click continue to console. And we also need to add more dependencies like Firebase auth, which helps manage user authentication for the app. Firebase auth, here we have to input. We also need to add dependency like Cloud Firestore, which is our NoSQL database. As you can see in the pub/spec YAML, these dependencies are now added. Now we can go to the login page, and as you can see, there an error because of missing function required for user authentication. So this is the missing function, and we're going to copy and paste it in this login file. And we'll run this Flutter project by using the command flutter run in the terminal. And wait for it to load, and voila, we have successfully connected our app to the Firebase. Now let's test it. Now let's sign up. Fill in the necessary credentials. As you can see, we have failed to register because of the number of characters required for our password. So we're just going to fix this, then register. Okay, so we need to go to our Gmail to see if there is some message. As you can see, with this, we have this API authentication key for one Signal application because we have also incorporated one Signal for their services. Now let's go back to the app and let's log in. And voila, we are successful. And now yes, we are successfully logged in. And now we are in the dashboard of our app. Now let's log out. Now as you can see in the authentication section of our Firebase project, the credentials we have entered in the registration form is reflected. So we can finally say that we integrated it successfully. So we did it, everyone. We finally did it.
Well, that's it for now. Now, let's take a moment to recap everything that we have covered in this tutorial. Here's a quick recap of what we have covered.
Firebase helps achieve our project goals by providing tools and services that simplify development, enhance user experience, and enable scalability.
Thank you for watching. I hope this tutorial helped you understand how to integrate Firebase into your project.
Give it a try and see how Firebase can enhance your app functionality and user experience.
Start building and bring your ideas to life.